good news is the new moon has come overnight. Thank God for that. I mean, the intensity of the build up to it has been pretty full on, and all done to allow us to to understand where things are out of alignment. So physically, obviously, in terms of the yoga, I've been watching mine one knee down, one knee up, and thinking, oh, that's interesting that that side is tighter than the other. And I hadn't, like, but we can pick up on that. But more importantly is about where we're not nurturing ourselves. That's what the next part of the story is. Because if we don't put ourselves first, then we can't be going out into the world and doing what we want to do. And that's that old saying of putting your own oxygen mask on first. And it's true. When we help ourselves first, we're in a better state to help others. Whereas if we're struggling, then everything's an effort, and we can't do what we really want to do. So yeah, this new moon in Cancer very much tells us the story that we nurture ourselves first. And the moon takes us inwards to our subconscious and our unconscious, and if we're nurturing that, then we're in a better space to be out in the world doing what we want to do, which is what comes in with the Leo season, which comes next, which is the sun going out to the world. But first of all, we go inwards before we come out to the world. So that's the message of the story of this particular new moon. So we will still be nurturing, but I did hear your question about a bit more movement, so we'll do a bit of I think we'll do some warriors just to move everything around. So does that make sense? Okay, come on up then.
You know what one knee up and one knee down is, don't you?
What? Yeah. I know. It's the right side. But on the other side of that is that my knees used to be out around my ears. So I'm looking at them going down as opposed to forgetting where they've come from. So we're talking about minor adjustments here, but yes, it's all hip related.
Yeah.
And so, like we were doing last night, we were doing lots of stretches because when it's the hip, it's not just the hip. It's going to be down the leg. It's going to be inside of the leg. It's going to be in the butt. It's going to be all around it. So, yeah.
My knee, this one has just gone down again.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here we go. So slight bend at the knees, hands to belly. Yeah, because I mean you've got that real good flexibility, but again, in some ways that's that hypermobility. So the strength is the key for you to keep everything in line. So yeah, I mean that's the point. Got to have equal strength, equal flexibility. Okay. Just starting to move a little bit into the feet. Making sure that you're not gripping on the toes.
So you've got flashing lights, and I realise it's your.
Oh, okay. I'm flashing. It's Christmas. It's not supposed to flash. Oh God. Oh well. It is what it is. Isn't that what we're learning the lesson of?
Yeah, my favourite slang.
Take a deep breath in and a clearing breath out. Yeah, that whole concept of acceptance, it's a huge one. And starting to slow down. Resetting the feet. We'll do that breath one. So interlacing the fingers, dropping the chin into the hands, softening in the knees, softening in the belly. You can either close the eyes or you can drop the eye gaze down. And as you breathe in, lift the elbows slightly. And as you breathe out, come down. So this is a great one for calming the nervous system down, calming everything. So just at your own rate of breath, And one more. So we're doing about 8 in total, which is about enough just to reset your whole nervous system. Give it a good shake out. Take the clearing breath. Okay, overhead stretches first. So crossing the thumbs, raising the arms up, looking up, stretching through the front of the body. Long, slow breaths. Last breath, bring the hands back down. Take the breath in and out. Drop the hands down, cross the thumbs the opposite way. Rise up for the next 5 breaths. Last breath, hands to heart. Take the clearing breath and then give it a shake out. Let's come, here's the half sun salutations. So from the heart, take the breath in and the breath out. Inhale to mountain, bend the knees to fold. Inhale to shins and fold. Overhead stretch into the heart. So we'll just do 3. It's warming up the shoulders a little bit. And also move into the lower back. One more. And pause. Take a clearing breath. Okay, so the other half of the said sun salutations, coming from the back of the mat, I'm going to walk forward. So from here, inhale up to mountain, bend the knees, hands to floor, walking forward into plank. Pause in plank for 1 breath. Bend the knees, walk the hands back, dropping the heels down. From here, inhale overhead, big stretch up. And hands to heart. Inhale, stretch up. Fold down, bend the knees, hands on the floor, walking forward. Pause in plank, push the heels back, pull the kneecaps up. Bend the knees now, walking back, hands back, dropping the weight back as you come to the back, and then inhale up. And hands to heart. 1 more of those. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, fold down, walk forward. Hands under shoulders, fingers wide, press the heels back, pull the kneecaps up, belly button to spine, relax the neck muscles. Last breath here, bend the knees, walking the hands back. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, come back down. Close the eyes for a moment, take a breath. And then give it a good shake out. Okay, from the front of the mat, so we are in movement today, side stretches to lunges. So when you're ready, raise the arms overhead. Exhale to the right, to the center, to the left. Center, right, left. One more to the left. Reach up tall, bring the hands down, stepping the left foot to the back of the mat, knee to floor, flat foot. Inhale, either hands to heart or arms overhead. It's okay looking up to the thumbs, always looking forward. 3 breaths here. Hands down, shoulder height, palms down, turning to the right for the open twist. Okay, coming back to center. This time definitely hands to heart. challenge for stability and balance, closing the eyes, taking a few breaths. And you feel like the wobble is real, but your body, mind and body will stabilize you. Hopefully. From here, hands come back down to floor, open the eyes definitely, tuck the toes, and then stepping the left foot to the right foot. And inhale overhead, and then hands back to heart. It's an interesting story, isn't it? Once the eyes close, it's a whole different world. Okay, here we go to the other side. Raise the arms overhead. Exhale to the right, the center, left. And there's so much, change. It's a change point, the new moon, so our stability does get really off. Better to try it with knees on the floor than standing on one leg. All right, when you're ready, come down. This time it's the right leg that goes to the back of the mat, knee to floor, flat foot. First version, either hands to heart or arms overhead for 3 breaths. And now bring them down, palm down, twisting to the left, looking over the shoulder. Come back to center. All right, here we go, hands to heart. Steady, and then closing the eyes gently. 5 breaths here. If it's too much to have the eyes closed, then just soften the eyes and just keep just a hint of the floor on your vision. Okay. Open the eyes, hands come back down to the floor, tucking the toes, stepping forward, and then inhale up and exhale to the heart. Shake it out. Okay, from the front, coming into triangle, so a big step back with the left, toes to the side. Bring the hips back to the front, right hand, right leg, left arm coming up. So bring the left arm up. Okay, looking down, hands to hips to rise. Turning the toes now to the side so we can swivel around to the back. So left foot to the back, left hand, left leg. Clunk, 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 right arm up. Great. Looking down, hand to hip to rise. Okay, coming back to the front of the mat, we'll go extended angle. So I think potentially heel toe back just a little bit more, and then bending into the right knee over ankle, left, and then right elbow, left arm coming over. Okay, from here, bring the left hand to the left hip for a moment, and then see if the right hand will come down beside the right foot. If it can come all the way down. Deepening the stretch. Now the left arm goes straight back up to the sky. Opening up through the, so palm facing out. Big stretch in the right hip. Also a bit of a spinal realignment. Long, slow breaths. Okay, last breath in. Hand to hip, elbow to knee. Pause there for a moment. Take the clearing breath before you come up. It's quite intense, that one. Turning the toes so that you can come to do the same for the left side. So bend into the left knee, left elbow, left knee to start with, first version, arm over. So the stretch is from the right ankle to the right wrist now. Hand to hip. See if the left hand will come down now beside the left foot. So keeping that left knee bent, and then right arm's going straight up, shoulder over shoulder, palm facing out. Last breath here, hand to hip, elbow to knee, pause to straighten. Clearing breath, turn, and step it out. Give it a shake out. And then come to the front of the mat with hands to heart for a moment. Feel the buzz in the hips from those stretches. So we're going to do, the one that I was thinking about was chair to warrior. We'll do one breath, one movement, but not worrying too much about the breath, just creating it as a sort of like a choreographed dance. This will get the heart rate up a little bit, but keep the breath as long and slow as you can. Right, from here, inhale, raise the arms overhead. Bend at the ankles, bend at the knees. Sweep the hands forward to chair pose. Bring the hands down now. Step the left foot back, toes to the side. Inhale up to warrior one, keeping the knee bent. Bring the arms out to warrior two. Now left hand down the back, right arm up for reverse warrior. Sweep the arms overhead. Stepping forward, keep low. Inhale up to chair. And then bring the hands back down. Step the right leg back, heel down. Inhale up to warrior one. Exhale out to warrior two. Reverse warrior, right hand down, left arm up. Sweep forward. Turn on the toes, step forward. Stay low. Inhale up to chair. Hands come back down. Left leg's going back. Rising up. Opening out to two. Left hand down, right arm up for reverse. Forward, cartwheel, hands forward. Turning, stepping. Inhale, chair. It's all right, we're only going to do 10 of them. No, we're only doing 2. Last one. Rise up. Open out. Reverse. And forward. I don't know, do you want to do one more set? Can you feel how it's moving the hips around though? Come on, here we go. Left leg back. Slow and steady, just opening through the hips. Good, no?
Yeah.
It's all right. Step forward. Rise up. Come back down. Right leg back. Warrior one. Out to two. Reverse. And forward. Okay, this time, instead of stepping forward, step back. So coming back into down dog for a moment. Drop the head, stretch through the backs of the legs. Get the heart rate back under control with the breath. Taking big breaths. Feel the release of all the tension from the legs down the backs. From here, coming into child's pose, so bring the knees wide, toes together, drop the butt back, forehead to floor, closing the eyes, taking some long, slow breaths. Yes. To lift the head, coming back up to tabletop, coming into the idea of stability for the second, kneeling Superman, right leg out behind with the foot flags, left arm in front. Last breath here, hand to floor, knee to floor, swapping to the other side. Right arm up. Last breath, bring the hand down, shake out the wrists. In fact, tuck the toes under and come up onto the knees, and then just rolling out the wrists for a moment, and then rolling back the other way. From here, that beginning of camel, so pushing the hips forward, bringing the hands up at shoulder height, palms down, strong from the waist down. Inhale, bring the right arm over, may or may not touch. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale the left arm over, exhale forward. Really keeping the lower part of the body stable. Tempting as it is to twist, to reach for it, we don't need to do that. We just need to warm up the shoulders. One more to the right. And one more to the left. Excellent. Okay, from here, shake out the feet. Just coming into puppy pose. So knees hip width, sliding the hands forward, forehead to floor. Feet flat to the floor. Stretching if you can, keeping the arms straight, stretching through under the arms, down the side of the body, pushing the butt back. One last breath here. To lift the head, tilt the hands back. Let's come to kneeling or seated for eagle arms. So choices, you could either sit, tap toes under, as it would be harder, undervolt, or you could be seated. But when you're ready, bring the arms out, left over right, sweeping them back to hold. And release, give it a good shake out. And then let's go the other way, right over left. And release, okay. I hadn't forgotten about the feet. Give them a good. And then coming over into seated. Yeah, come into butterfly. Wrapping the hands around the toes, lifting up, and then folding forward. And close the eyes if you wanted to, go a little bit inwards. Okay, from here to lift up, sliding the hands, the feet forward, and then thinking about the hands coming in underneath for that diamond pose. So coming from the inside, and then bringing them out. So lifting up, And then folding down, lower back as well as inner thigh. Okay, so come back up. Stretch the legs out, give them a good shake out. So in terms of hip, releasing the tension out of the hip, one of the yin poses is rock a baby. So bending the right knee, you're going to bring the right foot either into the hand or into the crease of the elbow, wherever it will go to. So into to the crease of the elbow, if you can get it to there. So it's going, but it might not go up that far. So if it doesn't, then it sits at the wrist, and then the right hand holds the knee. So here's your baby rocking. So yeah, just that's it. So you've got the. So the idea is that you're not using your hip muscles, that you're manipulating it with your hands. So rocking it side to side, just feeling the movement in the hip. Yeah, so if you can relax the foot into the hand somehow.
Oh. I grabbed the silver ankle.
Oh, gosh, don't do that to me. Freak me out. All right, once you've rocked a few times, you can lift it up and release it down a bit. So now we can see how tight the hips are. Okay, and then the last one is to go as far over to the right as you can with it. And then pull it over as far to the left as you can until you can start to feel the tightness in the hip. And then give it a bit of a wiggle out, shake it out, stretch it out. Give it a good shake. Okay, so that's the best way to release. It's more of a yin pose, so it's more of an evening sort of thing, but it's really effective. When you're ready, swap to the other side. So if you can get it up to the elbow, it goes like this and it rocks. But more important is the fact that the foot rests on the hand, so you're not holding the hand, not holding the foot up. And you're just manipulating it side to side. And then lifting it up, releasing it down. Just about somewhere between 3 to 5 of each. All right, so pull it all the way out to the left, and then bring it all the way over to the right, and then shake it out a bit. Give it a good shake. Take a big clearing breath. Okay, coming into a forward fold. So bending the knees, bringing the hands under, and then sliding the feet forward. Dropping the head down and towards the knees. To lift the head up, bring the heels back in to come out. Okay, so the second one of the hip one is fire log. So left leg goes in under where your right knee is. So wherever your right knee would be is where your left foot is. And then the right foot comes up on top of the left knee. And so the idea is that, like fire logs, you're stacking. Yeah. So there's how we can see now with the hips. So straighten the, if it doesn't come, then straighten the left leg and see if you can bring the right leg onto that and let that release down.
Oh, should I have that one out?
No, if you can get it bent, then you can. But if it's tight, which is, so, and it will, I mean, everyone will have the tightness. This one, if you just hang out here, I mean, for about somewhere between, up to 5 minutes, it will drop right down. It will release out. Knee will come down. Give it a go tonight. Give it a shake out. We won't stay there because it really is too much. So come to the other side, just see how it goes. So right leg, and left leg on top. So if it doesn't, if
and then when you do, you bring it up.
if you can try the right leg bent underneath. And if that's okay, you're going to sit tall. If it's not going to work, then you're going to come with the one leg, the bottom leg straight, and you're just letting that leg drop down towards the floor. And it's sitting up, both sit bones to the floor, and help the hands on the knee. And let it drop. Okay, come out before we shake you out from a pretzel. Last one in the twisting the hips is half Lord of the Fishes. So we normally do right over, we normally go, which way do we go? Right over left and turn. But if you want to make it a little bit harder, you could first of all bring the left foot through towards the hip and then the right leg over the top of the knee. If it's too much, then straighten the bottom leg again. So, but that's it. You're there. Okay, we're going to have to unravel you in a moment. Yeah, you're going the wrong direction. All right, come out. Oh, there's a lesson in hip inflexibility. All right, so right leg goes through, left leg on top. Might be enough just to be sitting there. If not, turning, looking over the left shoulder. Last breath, well done. All right, round 2 of the forward fold. A choice, either go back to where we were before, or bring the hands onto the outside and bring them to the toes, and then sliding the feet forward. Maybe you don't get it straight, but maybe you do. Take some clearing breaths, drop the head down. And then coming back up. Let's try easy seated now, see how it feels after all those stretches. Bring the arms out in front and sweeping the hands around behind, interlacing the fingers. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chin and chest up. Feel stretch. Relax the feet. And now release the head down and then shake out the arms. Take a big clearing breath and then hands on shoulders to roll the shoulders. So we'll go 3 in one direction and then pause and then 3 back the other way. To pause. Now 1 at a time. Asymmetrical. 3 in one direction. Pause and then coming as if you're swimming. Shake up. Sitting up nice and tall for a moment. Closing the eyes, relaxing the hands into the either onto the knees or into the lap. Legs can be straight or crossed, whatever works. Take the moment to process all of those crazy moves. Let the mind calm. Let the breath be even. And let the heart rate come back down. Allowing yourself to come into both stillness and silence. Notice if any tension is gathering back in your body and just make any small movements to release it off. Lovely. When you're ready, bring the hands together in prayer. Take a deep breath in and a clearing breath out. Bowing the head to open the eyes. Namaste.